In today's video, we're ranking every evolution from worst to best.
Coming in as number 36, we have Evolution Witch. This one's no surprise. Ever since it got the nerf that it only heals from its own skellies, no one in the top ladder has been using it. Has a 0% usage rate in top ladder, and like there's better alternatives in like such graveyard decks, because Witch is only used in graveyard, and you can just substitute the Witch in for a Furnace, since Furnace is so much better. And just it has no value now. It survives like 3 more seconds, so like it's just why it's the worst Evo in the game. Coming in as number 35, we have Evolution Drill. Ever since it got the nerf where the other drills don't spawn in damage, it just hasn't been any good, and like it's so easy to counter these days, and like it's just better when you use the normal drill with like Evo Snowball than this, because you won't get any more damage, and it's just such a waste of an Evo. It's better to have better evolution slots anyway. Number 34, we have Bats. Like ever since the Furnace meta, Bats has been so bad. Like you can't get any value with it. Most decks run like a splash unit like Wizard, or just any sort of like splash that can easily take these out, and they rarely get value unless you get extremely lucky or you just get a really lucky matchup. Here we have Wizard. Evo Wizard has been such a bad ranged unit these days. Like it has one cycle, it's just still not worth it cycling to it, because you'll have to use the normal Wizard, and the normal Wizard is so hard to get value. Even these days the Evo Wizard is just so hard to get value. No one in the top ladder uses it. You only see it in like 1 or 2 RG decks, but that's really it. Just not really good in the meta currently. At 32, we have Ice Spirit. Like it's just so bad now. Ever since, no, like even that only has like 2 freezes. That's not even that bad. But just ever since it got that nerf where like it just barely does any damage to the troops, there's better alternatives for like every deck. 2.6, you can sub in like Cannon, Skellies. For Log Bay, you can just use like Knight and Goblin Barrel, or like Dark Goblin and Goblin Barrel. Like Ice Spirit's just not in the meta anytime soon, and I don't think it will be, unless they give it a huge buff or just like a rework to begin rework in general. Like. Yeah, at 31 we have Barbarians. Like it's just such a bad card at the current state. Like even you have to cycle to the normal Barbarians. You just give free value to the opponent. You can rarely get value out of it in this meta. Like this is like a really splashy meta, like with Furnace and just like a bunch of cards that can easily counter Barbarians. You just don't really see them getting any value at all. Even Lava decks kind of abandoned Barbarians. They start to use like Empress and Miner. Like I just don't see it in any decks. Just really weak evolution. That's why I put it as number 31. Coming in at number 30, we have Bomber. Like Bomber used to actually be one of the strongest evils in the game, and it was just 1 cycle and it can double splash the tower. But just ever since like it's 2 cycles, it's really like no one uses it. It's just better alternatives in a deck, and it's also a free King Tower activation, and you just rarely see people get value with it these days. Coming in at 29, we have Archers. Like Archers have actually been really strong in the meta for a really long time, but ever since that nerf they had for their range, they got increase in damage, but the range is just not good enough these days. And like Expo kind of fell off ever since that happened. That's why you barely see any Expo players in the top ladder. But just in general, it's just a weak evolution. Like just better alternatives, and you shouldn't even be using the Archers in general unless you're playing like Expo. But it's just really weak. 2 cycles as well. Like there's just better evos out there. I know you guys might think this one's a shocker for 28, but Knight is actually the 28 evo in the game. Like it's just like it actually does. It's a good evo, but like it's just not in any place in the meta. No one's using it in the top ladder, mid ladder, any form of ladder. No one's really using Knight. There's just better alternatives, like just better evolutions. You know what I mean? It's been in the game for so long that people just like no longer use it. It's just not as good for your value. Coming in as number 27, we have Evolution Skeletons. I know this one might seem crazy. Like you guys might think I'm not good of a player, but I actually have a top 500 finish, so I have the credentials to talk about these evolutions. But like Evo Skeletons just haven't been it in the meta currently. Like they just don't get any value. Like there's so much splash in the meta. Like there's just so much easy counters as well. You can rarely get value with it unless they mess up a spell or they don't have a spell in cycle. Like I don't see it being used in any decks. At 26, we have Evo Mortar. Like Evo Mortar is actually a pretty strong evolution, but just in the current meta, like Mortar has been so bad recently, and there's just better alternatives like Evo Skelly Barrel and other stuff to use in a Mortar deck. Some people actually take out the Evo Mortar just to use 2 other Evos in their deck apart from Mortar. That's how like bad it's been. And even in the top ladder, there's like barely anyone using it. It might even have a 0% usage rate. Maybe like not even in the top 200 of single players using it. And same with mid ladder, like there's just not much people using this Evo. Coming in at number 24, we have Evolution Electro Dragon. Like the thing about this Evo is like you can either get insane amount of value or it just can't at all. Like if you're paying like 2.6 pairs, you're gonna get 0 value. But if you're paying like a certain matchup, it's really like matchup dependent. That's why I don't really like about this Evo. That's why I rank it really low. Like it can either be really good or it can be really bad. It's really situational, which makes it kind of low on this list. But now we have Mega Knight. Like Mega Knight is really like weak at the moment. There's better variations you can use. There's better Mega Knight decks you can use without the Evo. Like if you're using Mega Knight bait, you can use like Evo Inferno Dragon and like Evo bats. It's just better than Mega Knight because sometimes you can actually give your opponent value with the Mega Knight. Like if it pushes like a Prince back, the Prince will charge. Or like if you, same with Sparky, you're giving it like an extra counter push. So I just don't think it's really good in the meta. Like kind of a low evolution. Coming in as number 22, we have Evo Hunter. Like Evo Hunter, ever since it got that nerf with the web, like it doesn't hold it for as long. It's just been really weak, you know. Better alternatives. And Vine Spell has been introduced as well. I think it'll take over the Hunter usage rate. And overall, you only see Hunter in like either some giant decks or just RG. Nothing else. Like it's not really like it doesn't synergize well in lots of decks. It's like it's not a bad evolution, but there's just better options, you know. Unless you're using RG, then like maybe it'll be pretty decent to use, but that's really it. Coming at number 22, we have Evo Recruits. You guys might think I'm being kind of biased ranking it like this, but if you actually think about it, it's really easy to counter. Like if you have a bomb tower in your deck, any form of building, Tesla cannon, and like just any ranged unit, you can easily counter this. It's only hard when they run it with like double Evos, when they have like Skelly Barrel as well. That's when it makes it hard, the defense. But overall, Evo Recruits, like they're not too good, they're not too bad. Like they're only using Recruits decks anyways. Like at number 21, we have Evo Goblin Barrel. Like Evo Goblin Barrel have actually been like really good in the meta ever since the Dagadocious meta ran out. But ever since like the Furnace got introduced, beta's just been so dead recently. So that's why Evo Goblin Barrel barely gets any value. And like sometimes like now that the nerf where you can see where the decoy is, it just makes the deck so bad, to be honest. And like only like top 1 trick bait players can still run this deck till this day. But apart from that, like that's why I rank it down here. At number 20, we have Zap. Like Zap has always been a viable spell, especially the Evo. Like it's really good in like bridge spam decks like Ram Rider, just any decks, especially if like lots of the meta has been, you need like a reset because lots of people run like Inferno Dragon, Inferno Tower. Like you kind of need a reset in this meta. So that's why Evo Zap is actually number 20. That's pretty reasonable rank. Like it's not the best spell, but like it's a pretty solid spell. At number 19, we have Evo Firecracker. Evo Firecracker is actually a really strong evolution. You can get lots of value with it, but the only cons that it has is the nerf it had last season where the range is not as good. But you can still get lots of value with it, to be honest, because like if they can't spell out your Firecracker, you can still protect it pretty well, like you can do with a Princess and lots of other cards. And I think like Hog Firecracker is still really good with Earthquake. Like it's really strong. It's not like a fully died just because of Firecracker nerf, but Firecracker is a really strong Evo still at the moment. But there's obviously still better options, but like if you're running a hog deck, you can either run like Firecracker or Furnace. 18, we have Evo Dark Goblin. Like we're halfway through the list already. Evo Dark Goblin had to make an appearance this way. Ever since it got the nerf where like the range doesn't like fully attack all the barbarians in this, for example, it's just not as good, you know, because back in the day you could just get like one tap and take down like a whole P.E.K.K.A Goblin Giant push now. But now you're only relying on take down the P.E.K.K.A, then you'll still have to defend the Goblin Giant. So it's really not that good. And ever since like the log bait nerf with like Furnace and stuff, it's decent, yeah, but this is like if you're running log bait, then like it's really reasonable, but it doesn't really synergize in lots of other decks. In at number 17, we have Evo Goblin Cage. Like Evo Goblin Cage is actually a really strong Evo in Lava Hound decks, beatdown decks such as Golem, even like Goblin Giant decks sometimes run it like with Sparky. But I feel like it's a really strong Evo. It never really got any nerfs or buffs. It's just really balanced, pretty strong as well, decent usage rate. That's why I rate it number 17. Like it's pretty strong. It's up there in the high Evos, but it's not like up there to like the very top. And then at number 16, we have Evo Tesla. I know you guys expected this to be way higher, but like it's just really not that good, to be honest. Like it's really situational with the Shockwave, because like if they're not really running a swarmy deck, you can't really get much value with it. Like if they're running P.E.K.K.A Goblin Giant, I don't think it'll make much of a difference. Just like a little stun. I don't think it's worth the Evo slot just for a little stun. Like it's good in Expo. It's really good in Expo, but like it's like decent, but like there's just better buildings out there, you know. Number 15, we have Inferno Dragon. The thing about Inferno Dragon is also very situational. Like you can either get lots of value with it, or you can't get any value at all. It just depends on their deck. Like if they're running a cycle deck, you're rarely going to get any value out of it. But if they're running like a beatdown deck and like you're playing like Lava Hound or just any deck that fits with Evo Inferno Dragon, I feel like you can get lots of value, and like just in general, it's pretty decent. At number 14, we have Executioner. Executioner is a really strong Evo, one of the best defensive Evos in the whole game. Like, you can get crazy amount of value with it, and I like the way it doesn't die from big spells. Like, it can survive a lightning. It can die to a rocket, obviously, but like, it surviving a lightning is crazy. Like, you can get immense amount of value with this card, and it's really good with Hog Valk decks as well, the NATO deck with Rocket. And it's also really good in bridge spam decks, like that Ram Rider bridge spam deck with lightning. It has a decent usage rate in top ladder, and it's really strong evo. Like these are the evo. We're getting to the point now where these evos, like most people use them in their decks. They can't really be ignored. Like they're much of a threat. Like coming in at number 13, we have Royal Giant. Like Royal Giant has always been a really evo. Royal Giant has always been a really viable building. I'm not building evo. Like it just always gets its value that's needed. Like you can't really like expect more or less from it. Like you know how much HP it has. It pushes away small units. It can kill units like skeletons and stuff. It's pretty decent, and when it's mixed up to rage, also it can do crazy damage and like even like fully block a mini P.E.K.K.A attacking it. Like it's pretty crazy. Coming in at number 12, we have Battle Ram. Like ever since bridge spam is starting to become more popular, more people have been subbing this card in instead of like Evo P.E.K.K.A, or they'll be like taking out Evo Wizard, putting this in with like. Like bridge spam is really strong at the moment as well. Not only P.E.K.K.A bridge spam players use this card, but also like that bridge spam deck with Pump and Archer Queen. It's really viable in that deck. Like it's really strong. It's a really strong evo. Like you can't really ignore it. And like if you place a building, like you still need to defend. You can't just expect it to like crash into the building and then like you're chilling for the rest of the defense. You need to like defend this very carefully in case like. Because a couple connections that you can take, your tower can be gone within seconds. Like. At number 11, we have Evo Cannon. This Evo is one of the strongest Evos. Like arguably the best building in my opinion. Like you can just get so much value with it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes just placing it with no value is still fine because it's a cannon. Like cannon's a really good defensive building. But like look at this example of like if you can support it with your pushes, it's really good on defense and offense. That's what I like about it. It can also do tower damage. It can just take down like most of the cards on the back lane, especially if there's like a beatdown push, like or just a swarm push. Like it's really strong. Top 10, this is like the serious categories where like the best of the best evos are. Like you can't really mess around here. Like when you see these evos on your tower, you should be scared. And number 10, we have Evo Snowball. Like this evo is just so strong in the drill meta currently, and not only the drill meta, it's also going to bridge spam and drill. Like drills has been stronger than ever since Giant Snowball have been getting them buffs. It's just been so strong. Like that's why I rank it top 10. Even in the meta, like all the top players are using Evo Snowball. They're all using drill. But like Evo drill is not good, but the normal drill is good paired with this Evo. That's what you need to know like about synergy and stuff. But like I'd rank it top 10 any day of the week. I don't think it's going to get nerfs anytime soon. It's always going to be like one of those top Evos, especially in drill decks. Coming in at number 5, we have Evo Musk. Like Evo Musk always gets so much value no matter what. Like if they play like an Evo Furnace at the back, you can just snipe it with the Musk, and it's usually hard to predict as well. Like it's just such a strong Evo. I know the 2 cycles is kind of like doing too much, but I feel like it's really strong in the meta. Like lots of balloon cycle players are running it, even 2.6 players are running it. Like it's 2.6 players can easily break through now ever since Evo Musk got introduced, because it can snipe down buildings, it can snipe down troops at the other side of the tower. Like it's just so strong in the meta. Top 9 Evo by far. I always think it'll be a top Evo and never really get nerfed to the ground unless like they take away one of its shots, which I doubt they'll do. Number 8, we have Evo Valk. Like Evo Valk is just such a strong Evo, especially in the current meta. It's good in every single deck, miner decks, lava decks, golem decks. It can fit in really almost every deck. It's really strong offensively and defensively. Offensively, I meant. It's just so strong. Like you can't really like ignore it when it's coming to your tower, especially if you have like a range unit. It'll push the range unit in, most likely kill it. You can get just so much value with it. Even the normal Valk is really strong as well, so like you don't really regret cycling into it, because the normal Valk can get lots of value as well. Coming in at number 7, we have Evo Lumberjack. Evo Lumberjack has just been one of the strongest Evos for a really long time, you know. Like even though it's 2 cycles, it's still so strong. You can get so much value with it. It's such a threat as well. Like you can't have that near your tower at any times, especially on low HP, because when it's low, like it can just fully destroy your tower within seconds. And also like so many top players use this with like giant decks, golem decks. It fits in like most decks anyway. Coming in at number 6, we have Evo Wallbreakers. Like Evo Wallbreakers is so strong. Like you can't really ignore this card because it's an automatic 1k damage to your tower, if you know what I mean. 2 cycles, like it's still doable because like the normal Wallbreakers are also a threat, but Evo Wallbreakers are just scary because you can't really place any troops on it because you'll just kill them instantly. And like so many top players use this for like minor decks, like minor control decks, minor rocket decks, minor poison decks, like any decks. It doesn't only fit in minor as well, it can also fit in drill. Like it's a really good way to apply pressure to your opponents, especially the Evo ones, because they cannot be ignored. They just can't be ignored. Coming in at number 5, you have Evo Skelly Barrel. I think everyone expected this one being top 5 anyway, because like it just gets so much value, can't be ignored, and like like double skellies, and the tower damage is crazy as well. Not even from the skellies, just the death damage when it falls down is just too much like to handle. You always need to place a building to defend this. You cannot let go anywhere near your tower. So many top players use it in like bait decks, like mortar bait decks, bait spam decks, like bridge spam decks. It's just so strong. Like in the meta, by bridge spam I meant like the bait spam ones, not like actual bridge spam. But coming in on number 4, we have Furnace. Like Furnace has been the strongest evo last season for the whole season, but ever since they got that nerf, it's going to be slightly weaker. I think it'll still have a really high usage rate, like a 50-60% usage rate in top ladder. Like it's still really strong, but like I just think there's better options. Like these next 3 evos these next 3 evos coming up are just so much better in every way of Furnace. Also, Furnace is really easy to kill. You can kill it with a poison. Fireball Log can kill it. It's just really easy to counter. Like it's only hard when like they overwhelm you with a really big push, but apart from that, like it's kind of easy to kill. You can also kill it with like Evil Musk, just spell it out. Like it's not much of a threat unless like the giant skeletons in front of it, or, like a big tanks in front of it. Number 2, we have P.E.K.K.A. Like Evo P.E.K.K.A. has been so strong recently in the meta. Like it just heals after every shot, you know. Ever since it got that buff, and the Chef Pancake increases its levels, which makes some interactions crazy, like a 2-shot Knights when it's one level plus with the Chef Tower. Like it gets so much value in every single way. Like if your opponent goes Evo Mortar at the bridge, like you can just go P.E.K.K.A., cook it. Like it's just so easy to play Evo P.E.K.K.A. and it's just such a strong Evo. Like even if you're a no skill player, you can just use this. You can just use P.E.K.K.A. and like get so much value with it, get easy wins with it. That's why I rank it top 3. Number 2, we have Evo Baby Dragon. Like this Evo just came out today. It's so strong. It pushes cards so fast, which makes people forget interactions such as building interactions and like just reaction time interactions, which makes it such a skillful Evo. No, not a skillful Evo, like a unpredictable Evo. And like use this in bridge spam decks, graveyard decks. Like great Splash Yard will be broken with this. Any graveyard deck is broken with Baby Dragon. Also, it's just so strong. Like it's so fast, you know. It just speeds up, especially in bridge spam. Like if you're using like Ram Rider with like lightning, you can just overwhelm your opponent with like one push. Or even this with P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Giant will go crazy because like it'll just move all the troops so fast, and it's just such a strong Evo. Like coming in at number 1, this one is no surprise. Goblin Giant. Evo Goblin Giant is just so strong. Like it rarely gets any nerfs, and it's just always in the top of the meta. Always has like at least a 70% usage rate in top ladder. Like so many people finished top 10 with this deck last few seasons. It's just so strong in every way. They need to nerf it. Like they need to nerf its HP. They need to nerf the goblin spawn. They just need to nerf everything about this card. Like it's always been a top 1 Evo for such a long time, guys, and I'm actually tired of it. I hope they nerf this card, like at least they do something to it. By the way, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. By the way, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like these ranking videos, comment down below what other ones you want to see in the future, and make sure to like and subscribe to stay tuned for more of this content. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video.